Good morning, I'm John. Today is Tuesday, December 20th, 2022. The 20th, 5 days until Christmas still. So this is the week where I know a lot of my friends and colleagues have been, they have lots of time off and time off between Christmas and New Year's and that kind of a thing. And as I said yesterday, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to work that out. I even said yesterday, I think I'm going to take a half day off. And I didn't, but that's okay. It wasn't like I was in the groove of doing some things and prepping for the coming week, and things were, even in the evening, late in the evening, about 8 o'clock, I got online with a friend and did some Twitch streaming. We played some old like NES baseball online, which was great fun. Not well attended or anything, but I mean, you have to chip away at that. You know, you can't pick a new platform and be, you know, rock star on it. You need to lay some groundwork and establish the kind of things you do, so people can start finding you, that kind of thing. So, but it was, I mean, nothing I did yesterday felt like work, so it was it was fine. What did I do? So I prepared and published several shorts, as I said I was going to do, on several platforms, Facebook and Twitter and things like that. I prepared the podcast for editing today. That's going to be a little later this morning. We're going to be on Twitch live editing the podcast and hanging out and chatting. See how productive we can be and get that knocked out today. I hope hope we get it all done. If not, we'll finish it up tomorrow. That's fine. And then today I have, depending. So after all that, then I think I have lunch with some friends, and there's going to be a this afternoon thing where I'm like, okay, after lunch, can I get motivated and knock out a full video, or can I do a part of it? I want to, but I also have a lot of like holiday stuff to do, so I need to knock some of that out. The interesting thing is, yesterday I'd said that like Monday is kind of a no man's land. I'm afraid to just, you know, work on a video hard and throw it on Monday and have it drop and not do well, because often that first 24 to 48 hours of a video can establish whether or not it's going to get recommended anyway. So if it does poorly when it launches, it could do poorly regardless of its quality or who's interested, just because of the area where it drops. But yesterday, though I published nothing long form, we had a great day of views. The views were probably up 20 or 30% off of like a previous Monday, just for kicks. I don't know why exactly, but a few videos took off. There was no one thing. There was just a lot of stuff. Kind of got some traction yesterday. So maybe we're starting to see the beginning of that holiday spike where people are getting off work. And usually it's between Christmas and New Year's, but starting early like that, we'll see how the trend continues. If it does continue, it's more than just a blip. I'll show you some stats tomorrow. We'll take a look at the chart and see how that's going. The other thing that I did yesterday, that I'm intermixing yesterday and today, but I'm just remembering, I was kind of saving this for the end because I wanted to talk about it last. And it was, I mentioned yesterday that I had a podcast guest spot on Digitally Creative. It's created and hosted by Vincent Ferrari. He invited me on, and man, what an ego boost being on that show was. So this gentleman, Vincent, he has been a viewer of and listener to our podcast and stuff for years. No one I'd ever met. I'd seen him in comments on YouTube, but I mean, we never spoke personally or anything. And sitting down talking with him, man, if I could reach, you know, 1,000 more people the way that I've reached Vincent, and you'll get to hear it. I think this podcast will come out between Christmas and New Year's, actually. I'll blast it out on social, and I'll mention it here when it's available. But the important thing that I love so much is he talked about how the nostalgic stuff that we do on GenXGrownUp evokes just this flood of emotions when something clicks. You know, a particular piece I'll open that's 30 or 40 years old, and he'll go, oh God, I had that. He'll remember. He just had these wonderful stories, and he was so, I mean, I said it was an ego boost. It was all very complimentary. It was all very gratifying and vindicating, and it was just wonderful. And I wish I could give it to you right now to listen to, and I hope you will when it comes out. I can't wait to share it with others, and it reaches his audience. It was just phenomenal, and I came out of that recording feeling great, knowing that there are some people out there for whom the work that we're doing really resonates. And yeah, it's that kind of stuff that can really just kind of give you an extra jolt to go, work a little longer on that, work a little harder on that, because I know there's someone out there who is watching and listening and is more than just doing me a favor by watching and listening, right? Which many of you do and are and assist me, but this is someone who just of their own volition has found something that is really meaningful to them. And I know there are more than just Vincent out there. There are lots of them, but to talk to one person directly and understand how the work that we do at GenXGrownUp has positively impacted him is it's why you want to create content in the first place, to put things out there for people to enjoy and find something that they care about. And it's worked for Vincent, and I can't wait to listen to the final edit and share it with others. I'm very proud of that interview. It was funny. He said at the end, I was kind of nervous interviewing you because you're not exactly the kind of. He works more with like digital creators, like artists and painters and programmers, I guess, things like that. And I'm more of a content creator, right? So different kind of thing. But coming out of it, we both had a great time, and it went wonderful. So yeah, that's coming in probably a little under a week, and I'll share that with you. Anyway, I've rambled enough about that. It's definitely time for me to get going. I have to get in, get set up, and get ready for the Twitch live stream where we're going to edit the heck out of that podcast together. I hope you'll join for that if you're available, or just hang out and listen. Until then, thank you so much for watching the vlog today. If you did, if you're one of those that tune in every single day, thank you. I love you. I appreciate that you're always here. I hope you have a wonderful day. Do something great for yourself today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.